everybody. I think we're all good on audio levels. My mic is reading, so it should be on. Double checking. Yep, okay, we're all good. Welcome to a unusual Friday, or no, it's not Friday, Saturday stream of Canon Dragon Age 2. This is not Versace. Versace is over. If you're looking for Versace, she's already finished. Yeah, I think the plan today is just finish Dragon Age 2. Jordan emailed me a couple days ago. Well, it's kind of funny. He emailed me a couple days ago saying he couldn't make it this weekend. And then, like, on Friday, I just didn't get the message, so I was emailing him again. He's like, I already emailed you. Anyway. So in between episodes, I did end up doing a couple of errands in the game, which is essentially I got some Mythal's Favor, which I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's a potion in the game where you can drink it and it resets everything. So I reset all of our, like the whole party's stats and redid things. So at least for, since we play more with Danica. With Danica, we now have group heal and revival on this tree, but I did get rid of Mind Blast and elemental weapons and instead just gave that to Anders. Anders is now just going to be the healing and status effect guy. I'm main damage and everyone else is divvied up accordingly. I also cleared out my entire like box back at home, so we have less items and a lot more money, which we didn't really need any more money. So yeah. I think what we need to do first is actually go talk to a couple people. Because I found a couple of, I was like checking around in like places because it would take too long. It'd be like, whose dialogue have I not exhausted? And there was 3 people I found that still gave something to talk about, I think. So I'm going to visit those, and then we're going to go find Seamus Dumar. So anyway, that's the news report. Let's go talk to Isabella.
Isabella, my dusky goddess, you have buried yourself in the flesh of my heart like a worm in a red apple. You heartworm, you.
Oh, look, my friend is here. Excuse me.
But I haven't gotten to the part where I invite you to feast upon my tender white flesh.
That's all right. I think I'll manage. Speaking of romance, you and Fenris, eh? That taut, controlled body, the brooding demeanor and intense gaze. I hear he still wears the shackles from his life in bondage under his clothes. You know what they say about men like that, don't you?
I haven't seen any shackles. You're just making things up.
Oh, but I had this joke lined up. You're no fun.
Oh no, I got rivalry.
You've had enough.
To be fair, I think now's not the time to be joking about the romance, because we did just kind of break up. Did I just fuck up our... Oh, she's fine. Okay, we're good. I'll just keep her in the party. Let's also bring Fenris and Meryl. That'll be fun. We don't take them out enough. So... Reload! Why do I have to reload? How do you make my lover upset? Okay, we'll reload. It's not like we've done anything important anyway. Oh god. We'll skip through the...
You know what they say about men like that, don't you?
I'm going to regret asking you to continue, aren't I?
He can't find a saw. I had you there. You thought I was going to say something dirty.
There we go.
So,
Oh, they're all just standing in the corner. Okay, let's, I'm still gonna change the party. Meryl, Fenris, Isabella. Let's go. Next one is Cullen. Actually, there's 2 people in here. Alright. This will not make sense with the order of events that happened, but I just want to do it.
My mother has been taken by the Kirkwall killer.
What?
Are you certain? My mother received white flowers this morning. I believe the killer sends these to his victims.
That's not much to go on, but I won't dismiss your suspicions. I did that with Emmerich, and look where he turned up. I'll speak to my superiors in the city guard immediately.
You said you'd look into this after I told you about Emmerich's death. Did you learn anything?
I'm afraid not, Sarah. We examined Emmerich's body and the place where he died, but found no clues.
Please send word if you receive any news.
Of course. You can count on me. In the meantime, you should return to where your mother was last seen. You may find some clues.
Yeah, she's dead. She's buried. That was a while ago. I've been gone a week. Oh, goodness. There's also Cullen. I can't remember if we've done this or not. We might have done this, but I want to just do it.
Make a guide, you Hawk.
Your Sir Ulrich was working on a plan to turn all mages tranquil.
I will not ask how you came by the personal effects of a man recently murdered within our own walls. It's true there has been some discussion of the idea, but as you can see, it has gone no further than that. The harrowing has served us well enough for centuries. It will be up to mages themselves whether they push us to more stringent measures.
It sounds like you support this.
The Tranquil Ritual was created as a mercy so that mages need not be killed out of hand for a threat they might pose. There is an argument to be made for applying it more widely. But many mages have made it clear they view the ritual as no better than death. They want no controls on them at all.
Well, that wasn't a yes, but that wasn't a no either.
I was just leaving.
Make a watch over you.
Alright, that's all. So now let's go to Seamus. It feels weird not to see piss armor, yeah. I actually found a mod for Dragon Age Origins that I think changes the armor to look like piss armor again, so we're in luck, everybody. We can still get the piss armor. Brand, do you say anything fun?
A true disaster. There is no pleasing anyone after this.
Okay. We got the chest in there, yeah? Yeah. Alright, Viscount.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Qun. He has left for the Qunari compound.
The Qun.
Please, Sarah Hawk, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawk.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son. So
if you actually read the backstory of this guy, he's incredibly tragic. Like, he deeply fell in love with a woman. They were great, and like a very lovely couple, and they tried for years to have kids and ended up only having Seamus. And I think she died. I don't remember if it was from complications of Seamus's birth or not, but he, like, the only part of his wife that he had left was Seamus, and he loved his son, maybe a bit like too much, and smothered him a bit. Now we get Seamus, and of course we know Seamus is going to die here, and so will he, but it's kind of like a sad end to him and his family. So yeah.
He's your child. How fast can he be?
Who knows? He might actually listen to you. No one else has dealt as closely with the Qunari. I hope he will see that we can be accepting and still be a proud citizen of Kirkwall. I wish we could all see that.
I thought she passed her illness. That might have been it. I can't remember how she died. But it was pretty soon after he
Bring
was
my
a boy.
son home, Sarah Hawk. This could all go very wrong.
Oh, it's gonna get much worse than you think, Viscount. Can we go into the throne room yet? I don't. I think we can. I just want to see if there's anything fun in there. Nope.
You're in my light. Do I come to where you work?
I just like exploring the areas because what if there's something interesting in here? Yep, we're gonna be fighting in here, so we gotta spec out the place, make sure we have all the bases covered. A bit sad Dumar dies. He's way more useful to Kirkwall than Althenia. Yeah. I wonder if maybe somewhere in some design document that ended up not being able to happen. Okay, who should I hold on? I want to find out who I want to bring. I do want to bring. Let's bring Aveline. Yeah, we'll bring Meryl. Okay. If perhaps we could have chosen between the Viscount and Althenia, because I mean I would choose the Viscount over Althenia, but
Right, that's the target.
you know, reach the compound. Hell, eat it. Kind of have to. Everything's rearranged, so. Oh, there's a bunch of them out there. Meryl?
So was that anti-Qunari, anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
Okay. I given up on the Yatska's keyboard. Yeah, that's fair. Dumar actually tries to do his best for Kirkwall without violence, but Althenia just stays neutral without doing anything. Agreed. Oh, we're just here now. Huh. There's something going on over there.
All are forbidden, except you.
So, hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Well.
Sarah Hawk.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Qunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections?
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and the letter both.
That probably could have been mentioned earlier.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would not involve the Chantry.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Don't make things worse by marching your men through the streets without cause.
This is cause. This is the last insult I will suffer, Hawk. I will be watching. The Dathari are of the Qun. This offense will have an answer.
All right. Now, if I do this all by myself, the Sarcastic Hawk, which we currently have the personality of, has a very nice little, monologue. That being said, I don't want to do it alone. But if you want to Google that, it's actually very nice. We do want to bring Aveline. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do that. Now we go to the Chantry.
Sirrah Hawk, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself, a crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The faithful know this has been building for a long time. Where Vonel incited, I reminded, in sermon and prayer. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Qunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Just got back to the computer. What Hawk monologue? If you finish this quest with Hawk all alone, and a Sarcastic Hawk. I don't know if the other Hawks say anything, but Hawk has a little monologue when you leave the Chantry. That's kind of funny. That's very. Yeah, there's more people pouring. Get bit bit. Oh boy. There we go. I hate that BioWare took us the decision to took out the decision to shank ourselves. Yeah, if only. Where are they? There's another one. Oh, I think.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
The young mother arranged all of it.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Love or hate the Qunari, a blind nut could see she took this too far.
No price is too much when we speak of eternity.
Eternity is long enough that we need not rush to meet it.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawk, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
This is so terrible, but I really like what happens when you get put this, so I'm gonna do it.
At least it can't get worse. Today, anyway. It's pretty late.
You'll pardon me if I don't see the humor in the death of my son. Please. Hawk. Leave me.
Danica's not good at comforting people. So here's where the monologue would be. Instead, we're gonna get Aveline yelling at us.
It's pretty late. You ass.
May as well end as tense as it started.
It won't end. Hawk, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
You ass. I love Aveline calling us out. I just love Aveline calling us out so much. It's very good. So what happens to the Viscount after this? Don't worry, we'll see that very soon. Now, can we go to the docks? Because I want to see what the air shock says. I don't even know if he will say anything, but... I think they just close off, if I remember correctly, but I just want to see that dialogue. Just in case I fuck something up, let's...
The Arishok will see no one. He has begun preparations.
Yeah, there we go. Oh no, we're screwed, guys. Whoops. Alright, let's, it's the beginning of the end.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little... Are there any good seats left?
Hawk. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem. I heard Arishok can die. What's this about? Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I love that.
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
That's sweet of you.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella? Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it.
What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Oh boy.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawk. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a low-town foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawk that much.
All right. Dog, do you say anything? Oh!
This isn't a toy. Somewhere out there, a table is mourning the loss of its leg.
Everything's quiet here in the mansion, for the moment.
Yeah, for the moment.
Quite a lovely estate you have here. Isn't that right, Sandal?
I'm sorry I broke it.
Yes. Well, we'll get that replaced right away. Sorry about that.
I don't... That seemed very random to me, so I'm just assuming that he took the table leg for the dog.
I hope all is well, mistress.
Alright, let's go. So we're going to help Isabella, so I think we need to bring Aveline. Let's do Aveline, Fenris, obviously Isabella. Okay. Actually, you know what? No, not gonna do that. Aveline, Varric, Isabella, because just in case there's something we need to get unlocked, and Isabella's gonna hightail it out of there. I think we can actually bring 4 people, but I kind of like having Isabella. All right. Let's go. This is also the part where I should probably save, because it has been a bit. Okay.
Free drinks for the guards, but accept, and you wake up in the alley.
Random, but okay. Oh, hello.
Smells like smoke, burning metal. I don't have your stupid relic.
The bond has no honor.
We'll kill you first.
Get out, Basalit!
Why does Sandal, Bodin, and Arana do during the Qunari invasion? I don't know. The how, like, I'm assuming they just kind of stay in the house or hide. See, they don't really talk about it really.
If the Arashok asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident.
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari,
Hide in
and
the cellar.
there's a small chance they want it back.
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you.
You're the picture of kindness, Ravani.
The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arashok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arashok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Why can't this be as easy as you?
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
Oh wait, yes, that.
The Arashok. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Sounds like the Qunari take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything the Qunari don't take seriously? Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but...
Well, the Arashok waited this long.
I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
I mean... God, I don't know. I feel like Danica would be the type of person that she values her friends over a lot of things. So we're gonna say we'll get the relic for you.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Come on, we've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Qunari will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite.
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Alright. Oh, God. Let's even kill Caitie on accurate. That's true. We can do that. Isabella will finally get her boat. Derek's just 1v1ing this guy up here. Nice. Alright, let's Oop.
Now that's just
Ah!
What are they trying to do?
That
Ruin
scared
my
me.
boots.
Okay, the keys over here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, but there's one that's very important that I want to get, and it's the upgrade to Isabella's stuff. It's in one of these rooms. There we go. Lamb's wool insoles. And with that, we have everyone's upgrades for this round. I think there's another room over here we can go look into. Anything to loot? Oh, there's one. Is it good? Not really. Every time a Qunari dies, we have 2 days rip Sten every Qunari Sten. Honestly, yeah. Remember the first time I was playing through the series, I didn't quite understand that Sten wasn't his name, it was his role. So when I first saw Sten in this game, I was so confused. I'm like, my god, did I just kill Sten? That was so lackluster. And then Sten kept popping up, and it was just very confusing for me. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I didn't get it first time.
Equipment in the Free Marches begins here.
Alright. Dear Hawk, I have the relic and I am gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but this is best for us both. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Caitie for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand, Isabella.
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
Oh boy. We're gonna have fun. I think this is a great time to pop into the Hangman and just get wasted. That seems like a proper time. Who is Isabella gonna give the book to, and why do they want it? I don't know why they want it other than just having the book and probably ordering it for money, but Caitie is part of the Raiders, I believe, and he paid Isabella to get the book. Well, I guess, well, back up. So Isabella freed a bunch of his cargo because they were slaves and owes him a giant debt. So this was to erase the debts that she had procured, if you will.
Not if you were the...
Let's add in Fenris. That's gonna be our final party for Act 2. Does Danica need intervention yet? Probably. Okay, here we go. Say things? No.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
I had some Isabella troubles and went onto the Hangman and things got blurry and now they're calling me the champion of Kirkwall or something. That's exactly what's happening.
Basalit-an.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawk about the relic stolen from my grasp.
One of my former companions stole it.
Her part was clear. Your admission is welcome.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Videthari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
I would have done the same thing in their shoes.
Hawk, that's not helping.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Will this be uploaded later? Yes.
Tell me, Hawk, what would you do in my place?
You clearly don't like staying amongst humans.
Dodge the question.
I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinekathas.
Not here! Two open! Go! Go!
Ooh. It begins!
Hawk! Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
You heard the Arishok. He's done playing nice. And damn the consequences.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly. But we'll need some help.
Alright. Someone said bold move not bringing Anders, but like I'm gonna try to fight the Arishok one-on-one anyway, so Also I have healing abilities now.
Let me guess. Our friends from Parvalan decided to take over after all.
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Let's go. This will be a good time to save. Okay, if we can do that maybe? Didn't do it. Alright. He's behind us now. Yeah. I'll take care of these guys. Everyone behind me gets the others. Actually, I want to frame closer. Oh, I should also mention something I did while in between episodes. It bothered me that the Hawk's Key was an electric type weapon because I wanted to use it for the rest of the game. So I found a mod that changes the Hawk Key to being a fire elemental. It did also, the stats are a bit different. It's actually a bit weaker than what the actual Hawk's Key is, but that doesn't matter. We still have the actual Hawk's Key. It's just sitting in my inventory probably for the rest of this game. So if I open up my inventory and you see 2 Hawk's Keys, that's the reason for it. Carver is near, I can sense him. You can see the forehead from this far away. It calls to you. It's like, do you ever go to those museums or whatever and they have those big shiny discs that if you stand at one and there's someone else standing at the other side of the room with another one, you can like talk to each other because it like echoes sound? That's Carver's head. Oh, Cerebos. What do we got? I'm just gonna be constantly saving throughout here because I want to. And probably because we're gonna have a lot of troubles. doing alright? No. Well, the alienids seem to have blocked themselves off, so good for them. Then here's the Grey Wardens. Oops. Beautiful metaphor, Caitie. Thank you. Oh, fuck! Where is he? He's up there. There is just a lot of people on my butt. These guys. We're gonna try to go after this guy. He can do a lot of damage. Bip bip. Oh, how did I become Baron? Oh, we're good. There he is.
Somehow I knew it would be you.
Carver!
Hello, sister. Fancy meeting you here.
Last time I checked, you'd moved on from Kirkwall.
Things change, but I can't stay.
You have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected.
Stroud, we need to move. We've already delayed too long.
Very true. I cannot believe the Qunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
There's something more important than an invasion.
We can't talk about it.
The Qunari are of far greater concern to you, I'm certain. But we must return to our mission.
Wait. I need to tell you about Mother.
I already know what happened. I'm sure you did your best.
This is not the time. Take this.
But this does imply that we went on a road trip and did not tell Carver that her mom died.
Goodbye, sister. Take care of yourself.
Make her watch over you, my friend.
Man. Alright, well, Brother came and went and didn't do much. Just like Carver used to do. Oh, Carver. Okay, I think that's all of the loots. Usually Cerebos drops something. Aha, see? I can sniff loot out from a mile away. Danica didn't want to bring bad news on sibling time, Katie. That is true, yeah. Alright. We continue on. Corpse barrel. So what about the... Oh, good question. What was the pressing matter they were on about? We don't really know. So the weird thing about the Wardens is kind of at this time, I don't know if BioWare didn't know what to do or if they're hinting at something that hasn't happened yet. Because there's definitely something going on with the Wardens, but we don't know. Well, at a glance, it might be able to make an argument that, like, oh, you know, Crivius is loose, kind of, and so people in Ferelden and the Orlais are already starting to hear the calling. But like, if you didn't play it through yet, it doesn't really make sense. Now, it could be, I don't know. There's so many things it could be. But I guess in the end, we don't really know at all. A lot of the Warden stuff is still a mystery. Like, we don't really know what the Warden's doing other than a group for the calling, and we don't know if it's actually sanctioned by the Wardens or not, but probably not. We don't know how handling the griffins, or even if Valia... We kind of assumed she'd take him to the wardens because Warden Blackwall can have a griffin feather, but who knows? Maybe not. I don't know. It's a bunch of... There's more questions than answers is what I'm trying to say. I always thought it was about legacy, but that's only if you do the DLC after. Yeah. Which that's what we did, but I don't know. Speaking of, we're moving to the last flight now, and that's about how I felt, I feel like. After I played the AI, I assumed it was the start of the Warden's infighting before it came to a head in Dragon Age Inquisition Zen slides. It could be that too, but I always thought the infighting kind of started because of what Clarel did, essentially. But maybe there was echoes of that beforehand. Alright, continue on. There's a barrel. I know there's stuff somewhere. There you are. For a secretive organization, lots of people know their secrets. Yeah, I will say that a lot of the people that know their secrets are from the Anderfels, and the Anderfels and the Grey Wardens are pretty tight. Like, it's kind of... The Wardens basically rule the Anderfels. Not really, but it's basically. So I guess I was kind of willing to forgive it, but yeah, some of it is a stretch. So there might be more things the Wardens keep themselves. That's also a good answer. I will say when we finish this, Liliana's going to say like, oh, the Warden disappeared and we don't know what's going on. And it was kind of like given a hand wave of what that can actually be. But when all of this was written, they had an idea that like Hawk was going to be an Inquisitor and a lot of other things was going to be different. And there's like a whole DLC that ended up getting cut that kind of got butchered in what Inquisition became. So a lot of the setup here could have been stuff that no longer exists, if that makes sense. There's two more things somewhere. So I think a lot that was built up in Dragon Age 2 did eventually end up paying off, but I think there's some little things that just didn't, and I think that's one of them. Aha, see, this is why we have Eric. Ah, yeah, get that superior short bow. That was needed. Now we go around and looting all the bodies, even though we just killed a bunch of looters. The thing that still bothers me, the Chamberlain of the Grey. Is he not an actual Grey Warden? I thought he was a Grey Warden. I thought they're all Grey Wardens. I don't remember my Grey Warden lore very well, though, to be quite honest. I know the Grey Warden's like nostalgic for a lot of people, but I've always... I don't know, I've been wary of the Wardens. Our Warden's cool, but wary of the organization as a whole. He described it as being super old. Yeah, well, I mean, what if he took the joining, like, as an older man? Like, I don't know. I think there's room for, like, Loghain, you know? Loghain's an older Grey Warden because he took it in his 50s. Can you imagine just being dragged by your ankle and your dress not flying up? That's a good dress.
You're struggling, woman. Tetha! Boss!
Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Why didn't we shank the Seneschal? I'm assuming you mean the one from Amaranthine, like we did Jory. Isn't it a sin to know how the joining works and not do it? I always read Jory's thing as not that he knew so he had to die. But maybe Duncan this later. But I kind of read it as he was too cowardice and to kind of dissuade people from doing that sort of thing, signing up, and then they make all this work to go through the joining and they back out. You're going to die anyway, so you might as well drink it. That's how I kind of read it. There's the Sarah boss. We want to... You know what? He's going to just teleport away, so we might go through this guy. Oh god. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, damn it. We can slow him down, maybe? here's our first look at Meredith.
I am Knight Commander Meredith. I know you.
And Danica shat her pants.
The name Hawk has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why would they be gathering hostages?
They're going to take everyone of import and put them in the same place. Those that agree to convert, live. Those that don't...
Charming.
Always happy to help in a life-threatening crisis.
Good. I'll overlook your own use of magic.
Shat pants.
For the moment. Head to the keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
Everyone's saying don't recognize Meredith without the clothes on. God. And also looking a lot older than she did in the...
Want me to take a look at that?
I would, actually. Than she did in the game. Stan, rip. Yeah, when I first played this and she mentioned that I'll overlook your own use of magic, I was like, huh! Oh no! It's like you got caught by your parent doing something stupid. I don't think there's anything up here. We're gonna look anyway. I really wanted Meredith's crown for my Inquisitor. What's even more frustrating about that is I can actually see something similar in the. Wow, that guy took on all of those. In the concept art, like that was a thing you could have equipped, but nope. Sorry. Okay, let's get the Qunari versus card out. Let's just everybody. Now that I have your attention. Bip bip. Back. Fenris is getting a little squishy. I'm gonna have to level him up with some health soon. Enchanted staff. Someone crying over a dead person. Meredith will be a cosplay I do in like 10 years. That'd be cool. That'd be cool cosplay though. I wonder if like an older woman has cosplayed Meredith before. Would be interesting. I know at one point, I don't know if you know who Bloodred is on kind of Twitter and I think Tumblr too, but she did some like really cool cosplays of various characters in the past, and her mom looks just like her but an older version. I know she threatened to do a group cosplay with her mom of Flemeth and Morrigan, and that sounded so fucking awesome. I don't know if she actually ever ended up doing it, but I hope one day she does. We need to stop this kid from doing what he's doing. When I'm old, I want to do Meredith and win. That would be fun. Can I? Yes, I can. That's actually probably not the best there. Let's just go. That's okay. That one carrot shock's getting really fun. Oh, there's another one. Oh, great. And he's not doing too great.
Let's finish this.
For real, the mom-daughter cosplay possibilities are so good. They really are. I would love to see a real-life mom-daughter cosplay. I don't think it's even better if you had like a sister and she could do a Ivana. That would also be pretty cool. He's not out. Is there another one? No.
Many thanks, my friend.
Looks like you fared better than the other mages.
The others? Surely they cannot all be.
Nope, all of them.
Gone. I told them to run.
First Enchanter Orsino, you survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
I won't have you two at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
You're not even of this city.
Neither am I. Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Very well then. But whatever you plan, be quick about it.
Tell us then, what is our course of action?
We need to find out why they're gathering hostages.
I mean, we know why.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
Wait, I wanted to loot everybody! No! There's one right there! It mocks me! Don't do this to me, game. Damn it. I'm shocked and appalled.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
Decide quickly. We have no time.
There's no reason not to do a distraction, so we're gonna do that.
Let's hear what you have in mind, Orsino.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander. You will not conquer this city without a fight! Cerebos! Spirit compass!
The squish. And now we loot all the corpses. What am I even shooting at? Oh, there. Okay. Oh god, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Go this way then, I guess. Oh boy. This is where everything kind of gets a little bit of a hard curve, let's say. I'm hoping since we did Legacy in between them, we're leveled up enough so it's not that bad. But I think it's just gonna happen sometimes. Okay. Oh, right. Cool. Those two are just dead. This is where bring out Revival. Oh, she called up for Fenris first. That's sweet. I do want to immediately get... Oh, well, just dead now again. Okay, well, I have to wait for a Revival to hit up, but we can at least revive Fenris. Can we... Can we... Bip bip. Always need a little extra. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, Aveline is being a badass and just taking all of these guys at once. I think that's everything. Now we loot the place. Break into the Viscount's office, steal all the gold, no one will notice. Okay, let's... I think I'm going to be doing the air shock fight alone. At least I'm going to try to. But I'm going to heal up Varric and Fenris anyway, just in case the worst happens. But let me just do all this, and then kind of in the room beforehand, we're going to do all the prep work. Okay. Corpse. Alright, so we're going to take Fenris, or that's Varric. And then... That was an injury kit. Did I not get an injury kit? I used something else? I think I accidentally had a health... I don't know what I just did. Anyway. Where are potions? Where she went? You. Go. Okay. Save game here. Now I also have one rock armor potion I was able to find. I'm not really a potion person, but this will at least help us a little bit. Saving again, because now that we did a couple things. And I think with that, that's gonna be it. Let's do this. Oh, use injury kit, but get 2 injuries. There we go. Alright. It's not uneasy, it's unnormal. Thank you. Give me credit where credit's due.
Here is your Viscount.
Hey, someone asked about the Viscount. What happened to him?
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests.
I did save, didn't I? Saved like twice.
Sinead Dawn, Hawk. I expected you. Moras to Ebreshok. You alone are Basalit-an. This is what respect looks like, boss. Some of you will never earn it. So tell me, Hawk, you know I am denied Parvalan until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
believe
Her
I
face
can
always
answer
looks
that.
weird here, and I don't know why.
I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kazloon.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is. Heroic acts of sacrifice. What will people say? This is your damned influence, Hawk. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalin with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the Tome of Kazloon. She must return with us.
Sounds like you have something very specific in mind.
She will submit to the Qun and the Ben Hasraf. More than that, I will not say.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
I'm sure he'll take that well. Breveni, you might want to move a bit this way.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawk. You and I will battle to the death, with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You
Yeah,
are
duel
not
her.
Basalit-an. You are unworthy.
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
All right. Let's dance.
Marathas! So shall it be!
Okay, Bip Bip is already out. Good, because we need Bip Bip. Okay. Oh boy, we're gonna have a bad time. Slowing down is probably gonna be your best. We're already doing pretty well, actually. I don't know why he's not doing anything. Oh, I think he's frozen, that's why. Oh, there he goes. Up! Run, run! Hawk, run! Run! Oh god! Oh boy! Oh hey! Hello! Bip Bip, please! A wonderful duel we're having, I know. Let's see if we can, Oh god, oh god, oh jeez. I'm going back over here, and then... Oh boy. We're doing pretty well, though. Oh, perfect. Good, 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 good. Oh god. Oh. We don't even need the rock armor potion. Sucker! Yes! I know how to level up.
One day, we shall return.
That was really super quick. I'm kind of surprised. That the slowdown spell actually helped a lot.
Is it over?
It's over.
The city has been saved!
She looks like pissed off about it.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
I'm not playing on easy. I'm playing on normal.
Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero worship.
Why? Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Are you hunting for an infamous apostate? Is that what this is all about? Or is it revenge?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. She wasn't just a hero. She was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
The champion has proven herself Kirkwall's greatest defender. I doubt that she favors sedition.
I don't need anyone speaking for me, Knight Commander.
Is that so?
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what she has to say?
Not at all. Do you agree with the First Enchanter's accusations, champion?
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better? How well did you guard your own mother? Did she not die at a blood mage's hands?
Leave my mother out of this.
Cold corpses speak louder than abstract freedoms, do they not? As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
Rogue mages are constantly threatening the city.
Exactly. Would you have us do nothing in response?
I would have you not paint us all with the same brush. Not all mages are waiting for the opportunity to wreak havoc.
You know as well as I that temptation preys on every mage, no matter how noble their intentions.
You hear this, yes? She would lock you up too if she were able.
The champion saved this city, unlike some who threaten it with their misguided outrage.
You push us into desperate acts, and then use that as justification to press even further.
This argument isn't helping matters.
No, it's not. Stand aside if you will not see what is right here.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city? I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Duma failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, mage.
If Kirkwall wants Meredith to step down, they'll tell her to.
Are you mad? They fear her. Everyone fears her.
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better?
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen to are excuses. Perhaps you are ill-fit to your position if you cannot understand this.
Threatening each other isn't going to help matters.
And what should I do instead? Allow this to continue?
You've gone too far, Meredith.
Face the truth, Knight Commander. You are done.
That is for me to decide. No one else.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons, made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl. You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
Short of putting those two in cells, I doubt anything will keep them from each other.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
Woohoo! Alright, Gauntlets of the Champion, and now we begin the final armor collection. Hooray. Okay, so let's go to the Hanged Man and get some, that's all they say.
I've got a daughter in the circle. There's a lot of mages in the city who aren't blood mages.
The Knight Commander's mad. I wish you really were the Viscount.
The Viscount had no heir. Will you take his place, champion?
The Knight Commander's getting out of control.
Everyone's against the Knight. I guess it probably depends on what you talk about.
Would you be our Viscount, champion? I know I'd feel safe with you in the keep.
I feel like that's the last thing Danica wants.
Why are you still here?
Hi, Tarboss. What's up?
I had hoped to find you. Unlike the rest of the Baz filth in this city, the Arishok considered you Basalit-an. Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
Someone said save. That's a good. No, I'm not gonna go home just yet. I am going. There's like a lot we have to do because it's suddenly the act. Oh, another thing here. Well, we'll talk to him later. Then we get to meet Zevran, our dear friend. But first, I want to go to the Hanged Man and level up because that is what we're gonna be doing. Didn't get being selfish as usual. Hey, you're right.
You found an archdemon yet?
No?
No. I heard they're all underground, in the deep roads or something. There's an expedition heading down there. You should go with them.
A little late for that. Okay, attributes. We're actually doing really well. I'm not really mad at any of these attributes, so we're going to pump more into willpower and magic, I think. I've been going down the healing route, so we'll do this. No common spirit heal will relieve a friend on the ground no matter how many times they fall. That's nice. Confirm. We wanted him to get some more constitution. Or whatever it is. We're doing this now. I could just do that. Varric. You're still kind of squishy, and then put the rest in cunning. And I had him go into sabotage because that sounded fun and feels like would work well when going into the trap making specialty he has in Dragon Age Inquisition. More strength for Aveline and more constitution. Going more the defender route. That sounds good.
I think I might.
And then new party. So Isabella. Isabella's right there. We just have to go grab her. So in between Act 1 and 2 and 3, it's been 3 years, I think. It's been a couple years. During that time, well, Isabella will kind of talk to her, but she left and she's just now back. Constitution, willpower, magic. And then we're doing this. Ooh, sleep? Do sleep. A constitution, magic. Crushing prison or arcane shield. Let's do barrier. Nah, crushing prison. Dexterity, cunning. That works. And then let's redo this party and talk to Varric.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Do you feel like a
Isabella.
citizen, Fenris?
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Qunari.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Qunari if you had to.
I mean, she's right.
You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it. Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well, perhaps it's time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Yay. I think with that, we're...
I once knew a sailor like you. We lost him in a hurricane. Very sad.
Well, we're here, so time to drink. With the brand new gloves. So things I want to prioritize is getting the final champion armor, which means we have to go fight a dragon. We'll get the boots and the hat through various main quest lines, but for some reason the main armor is its own thing. Hello. Alright. I want to look at Isabella real quick, because we have yet to, oops, do anything for her. So yeah, we've maxed out on most people, I think. I think we have a little bit of Meryl and Fenris, even. Constitution, Cunning, Dexterity. Nope. So, how long are you going to stream today? I started at 1:30, so probably like 30 more minutes is what I was thinking to do. Alright, let's prioritize what we're going to be doing here. So, who needs rescuing? What is this? Champion, you simply must help me. My daughter Orlana was abducted by foul bandits. One of the servants... Oh, this is, Also, I just realized his last name is Spinkter. This is a fun quest, and we kind of get a hint of at where and what, our good dreamer boy's doing. Lost swords. We will do Mark the Assassin at some point. I don't know whether to do that sooner or later, but that's the thing. Visit Gamlin. Speak to Fenris. Maybe we'll speak to Fenris. There's a lot of speaking. Let's just speak to people. That seems like a good thing to do. So let's, oops, go speak to our good wolf boy. Ooh, oh, let's go to the Hawk Estate first. Oh, hello, Isabella.
Ooh, what's all this?
Oh, look who's here. Time to change the locks again.
I knocked this time. Bodan let me in. Guess what? Castillon's in town, and I'm not waiting around for him to stick a knife in my vitals. We're going to get him before he gets me.
We're going to surprise Castillon. I love surprises.
Unfortunately, Castillon's holed up somewhere in Kirkwall. I haven't been able to find him. I do know where Velasco is, however. That's his right hand. We just have to make him tell us where Castillon is. Somehow.
What a plan! Your scheming ability puts me to shame.
Well, I haven't worked out all the kinks. Step 1, we go to Velasco. Step 2, something exciting happens. Step 3, profit. Well, do you have a better idea?
If we kill him and search his body, we might find something.
Or we could find nothing and get nowhere.
We could hit him till he talks.
You'll just end up killing him.
Couldn't we just ask Velasco where Castillon is? Nicely.
He's not going to reveal anything willingly. I can't risk him getting suspicious and alerting Castillon.
We could hit him till he talks.
Didn't mean to hit that.
You'll just end up killing him.
Castillon wants you. Why not let Velasco bring you to him?
And you follow me. Ooh, that's clever. I was going to suggest challenging Velasco to a riddle game and making Where's Your Boss one of the riddles. This is so much better.
Oh, no. I wanted to do other things for... Well, I guess we're roped into it. All right.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Velasco's been spending his nights at the brothel, enjoying its many splendors. That's where we'll find him.
Do we have to go? Oh, good. Bippers, what's up, man?
I'm sure the furniture's very sorry for whatever it did, old boy. All right, let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, Sarah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
It's the dungeons for you. Go fetch a watchman, boy.
Going to fetch the watch. Dogs aren't that smart. Right?
Smarter than you, anyway.
I wish Aveline would come in and be like, oh, okay. Oh, hello, Orana. What's up?
I've been keeping everything clean.
Thank you.
I hope all is well, mistress.
Aw.
I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.
Sad. Aw, Bip Bip. Okay, let's look at the writing desk. Writing desk. On the loose, champion. I require your assistance in a matter of great urgency. Please report to the Templar Hall at your... in the gallows in the... earliest convenience, Meredith. Except... when he's rescuing champion, you simply must help me, oh, we already read that. But we're doing it. From Ella. Oh, it's Ella. If you don't remember who Ella is, Ella was when we were doing Anders' personal quest last act. That was the girl we were saving. Maybe you don't remember me. We met briefly, and though it was the most important moment of my life, you've changed so many lives that you probably can't keep them all straight. You rescue... Oh, she goes on to explain who she is. Sir Ulrich, you've told me, blah, blah, blah. You helped, but and we helped free her from the whatever. I heard the rumors. Terrible days are coming. I pray for the safety of my family and all the souls in Kirkwall, especially for you. May Andraste help keep you from harm, Ella. Well, that's sweet. Letter from Tevinter. Oh, hey. Dear Hawk, or is it the Champion of Hawk? Or is it now Champion Hawk? The story of how you handle the Arishok is very popular here. There are a few things that Deventers love more than the tale of Qunari defeat. To say that Imperium is a strange place would be a vast understatement. Men and women work magic in the streets while their slaves look on. I watched my own master kill a I should say master. He's not a slave. He's like working for somebody, I think. My own master killed a rival magister in a duel just days ago. Sometimes I look around and think I understand the Templars back in Kirkwall. My studies are going well. My dreams don't trouble me as much these days. I'm hopeful that, in time, I'll master myself. I just wanted to thank you. I owe you more than my life. I owe you my mind and my future. Fainreal. Okay, letter and fancy emblem. This is a scam. We're just gonna not. Letter from Orsino. Champion, you deserve your new title despite what Knight Commander Meredith might prefer. You and I both know that what would have happened had you not been there to face the Qunari. I'm sure you've received no shortage of accolades from the powers that be in this city, but for what it's worth, I'm sending a gift from the Circle of Magi too. Use it well. Regards, First Enchanter Orsino. Letter from Sister Ariel. I don't know who this is. Champion of Kirkwall, you've done so much for so many people, so you probably don't remember me, but you saved my life. I spent 3 years thinking about what that awful Lord Harryman might have done to me. Surely the Maker sent you to shine his light on the madhouse. When I left and walked into the sun, it was like walking from a nightmare. I don't know how we endured it. That place was a spider's web and we were the flies. I don't know where to go. I didn't know where to go first, but I ended up seeking shelter at the Chantry in Starkhaven. I'm a sister now and take my vows next month. They've given me a chance to pay back the good fortune you gave me. And they even taught me to read and write. Me, the daughter of a washerwoman. With eternal gratitude, Sister Ariel. So, we only really saved elves from there, so I guess this is one of the elves? I don't know. Anyway. let's go talk to people. We'll start out with Fenris. Alright, here we go. Chantry Fenris.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named. And alone, as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Venhedis, first of us.
Maybe I can help, Fenris.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Araman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
Yes, everything's gone exactly according to plan. What could be worse?
Yes, yes, laugh at me. Come with me, Hawk. I need you there when I meet her.
I thought you said there was no point in meeting her.
I can't simply leave it like this. I have to know. If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. It would mean a lot to me. That's all I ask.
Rivalry, no! We'll survive. At least because I made the funnies. Well, he made the puppy face, so now we have to go. Who else are we taking? We're taking... Anders says something really shitty, but I don't wanna... I don't want it. Maybe Sebastian. Wait, what? Oh, pff, wrong door. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Look at all the wrong doors I'm walking into. Alright, Hangman during the day. Let's go.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
Fenris, we have to get out of here.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
Alright. Well, we made up for the disapproval. So he's gonna be in a little protective bubble for a lot of this.
One less to worry about.
What's next? Another demons. Where's the demons? There they are. Get this one with ice. Suckers. He's like standing at the top of the stairs, looking all smug too. Okay, now there's some more. Yeah. Now he's active. We're gonna explode his face. Now he's in that little protective bubble. Blood hole. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Fenris, it's only fitting that you go fight that guy, so. Daenerys is the only one alive.
You are no longer my master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
This is your family, Fenris.
Fenris. I know how hard this is to believe, but this is the last thing you want to do.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
I'm here, Fenris.
You heard what Varania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean. Like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Rivalry? Fuck off. How about your rivalry? Oh, probably because, we let his sister survive. Ugh, come on now. Is there anything else to do with Fenris? Talking to Meryl, Faith, no rest for the wicked. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait on that. Suckers! Great. Yeah, how much... Man, we're struggling with Fenris approval here. I think we have, like, most people up to max except for Fenris, so that sucks. Who else do we have to talk to? We have to talk to... That's the wrong button. We have to talk to Anders. Aveline. I like Aveline. Let's go talk to Aveline. On the loose, we want Viscount's Keep.
So who is Bianca?
Good luck getting in.
My crossbow. Say hello, Bianca.
But why Bianca? You must...
Guardsmen, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Whew. Hot in here.
Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
All right. We're kind of getting to the point where we're probably gonna be close to being done for today. So I'm gonna go grab another drink at the bar, and probably call it then. Also, if you notice, all the Templars are now in the. Did they say anything actually?
If you have any questions, talk to Knight Captain Cullen. The first Enchanter is playing a dangerous game. You would do well not to help him.
Indeed. To the bar. All right, grab a drink. First drink of the new act, I think. And guys, thank you so much for joining me. I would say us, but it's really just me. On this really awkward Saturday stream. Things should be good. Jordan should be here. We're still not ready to do a Dragon Age Origins playthrough because there's a lot. I went through all the mods on the Nexus and I ended up bookmarking 300 of them that looked interesting. So now I'm trying to like whittle down that list, and then I have to actually download them all and make sure they all work, and it's going to be a huge process. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.